Hi, Quantum Jeremy here with Dynamic Martial Arts, and I'm going to be taking you through some of our basic stick patterns that we would practice starting at green belt, and we're starting right now. All right, so our Eskrima stick patterns are called Senawali, and there's a couple positions that we're going to start from, but before we do that, let's talk about how we're gripping and holding onto our sticks, okay? So what we want to do is we want to have about one hand distance away from the bottom of that stick, right? Gives us a little bit of space to strike or grab, but also what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to better balance and control your weapon. Obviously, if I'm just swinging this thing, I want as much momentum as I can. But right now, what are we doing? We're practicing for control, accuracy, distance. So hold onto that stick, make sure you're about one fist away from the bottom, and you're going to do that with both of your sticks. Now I'm pretty used to holding onto these things, so that's about where my hands go, okay? And as you can see, I've taped up the ends of mine. This is electrical tape. Please don't use duct tape because, well, when duct tape, after you've hit that thing enough times, duct tape will literally wear down to just the icky, gooey core. So try to use, electrical tape is cheap, and it seems to hold up well. You don't need to tape your sticks right away, but eventually the skin, the outer coating of these, they're made of rattan. Rattan is a porous wood and is very fibrous, so the outside fibers will eventually start separating away from the rest of the stick. But that's good. Honestly, that's good, because if we just use something like a wooden dowel, that wooden dowel would eventually snap, and they usually break in these like vampire hunting looking spikes. And that's not what we want, because that could be dangerous to us training, that could be dangerous to you. These rattan sticks, when they do break, they just kind of fold over. They just kind of get soft over time, and they end up folding over, and we just replace it with another stick and move on. Electrical tape will kind of lengthen the life of that by keeping those fibers and the outside skin together. Okay, let's get into our patterns, okay? So we start, the first patterns that we have, we're starting from this position. We're starting from a more of an open type position right here. And we're going to be striking high and low. So this is a standard 2 count right there. So again, think about targeting different areas. What I'm trying to do is, you'll probably notice me looking down every once in a while. I have my computer monitor set up here so that I can kind of see what you will end up seeing. And I'm trying to line my strikes up like I'm trying to line it up with my collarbone, and then I'm trying to reach down there toward my leg or my knee, okay? So hands are up. As we do these strikes, try to keep your wrist as straight as possible. Try not to extend it out there like this. Please don't flick your sticks. That's not a great way to grip your sticks, and it's not gonna give you a powerful strike. The idea with sticks is we're not hitting flat with our target. We're dragging it through as if we had a bladed weapon, and we're dragging that blade right across the target. So again, let's get into 2 count. We're going to rep out 2 counts a little bit because we're going to do it with both hands. We go high, and then we go low. Bring that back up, and then we go high, and we go low over here. We go high and low, and we keep doing that, high and low. Notice how I'm trying to rechamber to my shoulder before I go low. High, rechamber, low. High, rechamber, low, okay? So moving on to the next one, we're going to do 3 counts. So now there's 3 strikes with each hand. So we're going high, then we go low. That's a reverse strike to the knee. Then we bring it back, and then we do a reverse strike back up here to the collarbone or the head. So now we do the other hand. We go high, collarbone or head, rechamber on the other side, low, rechamber on that side, and then we go high over here again. Now we go, again, we go high, low, high. We're going to rep that up. High, low, high, high, low, high. Notice how I'm bending my knees as I go low, because you don't want to be like bending over at the waist. Lean over at the knees, and then go high. Again, bend the knees, high, low, high. One more time, high, low, and high. Now we're going to do 4 count. So 4 count is going to be 4 strikes with each stick. So we go high, low, and then we go reverse high, and then we go forward low. Keep that wrist nice and straight on this low strike, okay? High, low, backwards high, forward low. High, low, high, low. High, low, high, low. One more time each side. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So those patterns right there, the 2, the 3, the 4, that's how we're going to start our ladder pattern. The ladder pattern would be linking all of these together into one continuous chain, all the way up to a certain pattern and then back down again. So that being said, 2, 3, and 4 counts are the first patterns that you're going to learn. Now we're going to get into 6 counts and beyond. 6 count is going to start from, again, we start with our right hand up on our shoulder, but our left hand is going to go underneath this time, okay? So one hand up, one hand down, so we stack them up on top. Now our strikes are going to alternate between hands. So we're going to go high with one stick, low, and then high. If you remember us talking about push and pull, what we got to try to get is when one stick is coming, the other stick is going. High, low, high. High, low, high. This is your 6 count. High, low, high, high, low, high, high, low, high. Okay? So that's your standard 6 count. Now we're going to add an umbrella type movement to it, which is going to make it to where you can repeat that first strike. So basically what's happening is if you want to not worry about the other stick, you're going to strike high, then you're going to continue to go all the way through to your shoulder, wrap that around your head, and then you end up striking high again on the same angle. You could literally just stand here going like this. If you wanted to practice that umbrella motion, you could do that on either arm. But we're going to jump right into the 6 count with the umbrella pattern right now. So we're going to strike high. Now as we strike low, that one's wrapping around, and then we can strike high again on this side. And it goes under. We go high, wrap that around your head as we go low, and then we go high, high, wrap that around your head as the low one comes out, go high again. Remember the high one is going to end up striking on the same angle for both of those high strikes. One more time each side, wrap that around, down, over here, high, wrap that around and down. And if you need to go back, if there's a pattern that you need to go back and repeat, just go back. It's a video. You can like run it back, rewind it if you need to. Okay, moving on. The next pattern that we do in the ladder is called 9 count. I know the numbers might seem kind of out of order sometimes, but the next one is going to be 9 count. And these are going to be the patterns that we do between green belt and blue belt, okay? So at some point in those belt levels, you're going to learn all of these. So 9 count is a pattern that doesn't actually repeat itself on the other side. So let's start on 9 count. It starts just like 6 count did, where we end up going high, low, high. But that's where it changes. So we go high, low, we go high. Now we do kind of the same 6 count, except all of our strikes are low. We go low, remember this one's tucked under, low, low. From there, pause there, because now we got to do scissor strikes. These strikes are down toward the leg. This stick down here is going to come back to my shoulder, while this stick up here goes down to the knee. Boom, 1, 2. There's only 2 of those. Then this stick rebounds back and hits high, and then rechambers under. Now you're back at the beginning of that 9 count pattern. So we go high, low, high. And from there we go low, low, low. This is where we do the scissor strikes. Scissor strike, backhand. And then we go again, high, low, 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 low. Here comes the scissors, 1, 2, 3. Let's do that pattern one more time, and then we'll switch sides. Ready? High, low, 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 low. And then we do those scissor strikes, low, low, and backhand, okay? Now let's rechamber it. Let's go over to the other side. We're going to do 9 counts on the other side, and then we're going to do the ladder. Here we go. So ready to go high, low, high. From here we go low, low, low. Now we do our scissor strikes, low, low, and then backhand. And we rechamber back under that side that we started on. We go high, low, high. From there we go low, low, low. Now we do our scissor strikes, low, low, backhand. Okay? We go again, one more time. High, low, high. We do low, low, low. And we do our 2 scissor strikes, low, low, and then backhand. Okay. So, moving on. We're going to be doing the ladder pattern, so we're going to be basically going through all of those patterns all the way up on one side and then all the way back down on the other side. What I mean by going back down on the other side is, as you come back down the ladder pattern, you're going to end up striking with the other hand first. So on the way up, it'll be your right hand first. On your way back down, it'll be your left hand first, okay? So let's start this together, okay? Ready? So let's start here. Let's get in our ready position. Good, let's get in our ready position for that ladder pattern. I'm sorry. Okay, let's start here. Let's get on our ready position for that ladder pattern. So sticks at the ready, they're up on your shoulders, right? So we're gonna start with single strikes. Now I know we started with 2 count earlier, but we're just gonna start with a single strike to the head, single strike to the head, single strike to the leg, single strike to the leg. Now we go into 2 count. We go high, low. Now we do 2 count here, high, low. Now we do 3 count, high, low, high over here, high, low, high. Now 4 count, high, low, high, low. 4 count over here, 2, 3. Now this strike goes all the way through, chambers under, because now we've got 6 count, high, low, high, over here, high, low, high. Now we've got the umbrella, high, wrap it around, high, high, wrap it around, high. Now we've got 9 count, high, low, 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 scissor strike, backhand, reach chamber under this arm. Now we're gonna connect the 2 by going high, high, high. Now we're on the other side. Now we get to do 9 count. Ready? High, low, 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 scissor strikes, and backhand. Right? Now we get to go to the umbrella. High, low, high on the same angle, high, low, high on the same angle. Now 6 count. Remember, we're starting with the left hand on each of these patterns. High, low, high. Now the last strike there is where we transition back to this stance. Now we go left hand high, low, because we're doing 4 count now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 3 count, high, low, high. 3 count, high, low, high. 2 count, high, low, low. Single strikes, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you have it, the ladder pattern. If you count them up, there's 89 strikes, okay? But that covers all of our basic patterns. That covers everything that you're going to need to know from green belt up to blue belt, okay? With the exception of a couple other patterns like redondo and 8 count, which we're going to be working on in another video. So tune in next time. Remember, when you're practicing with weapons, these are weapons. If you're not gripping the thing correctly and you're playing around with it, this thing could come back and get you. So let's be very careful about the way we practice with our weapons. Be aware of our surroundings, and let's get in some good quality repetition. I'll see you on the mats.